Well, good afternoon everybody. I'm back here at Caboolture and I thought I would do an update on the seeds that are being looked after by my dad. And I've taken some photos, I'll put them up as well. And just to let you know, and this is part of the experimentation that I was doing, I started off these ones on the 27th, on the 25th, which was Christmas Day. We planted these ones. They went into Searles seed raising mix and we put coir on top. Now these were all mixed up seeds. There was nothing, no labelling or anything like that. But as you can tell, they're all coming up very nicely. Strike rate is pretty much excellent. There's only one or two that didn't take out of all of those seeds, and they're looking very healthy. Some are bigger than others. As I said, that was the Searles seed raising mix, put in individual little containers with coir on the top. Now, since then, I did a little bit more experimentating, and we went into the trays that you can get from Bunnings. So I had to drill holes in the bottom. They come with the lids. Now, these ones here, this lot here, they were planted on the 30th. We have some on the 31st, and we have some that were only planted on the 2nd, which, as you can tell, not doing great. Some on the 27th at the end there, which were also doing really good. The ones over the back there, different sizes, they were planted some on the 27th, more on the 27th. Now, interestingly enough, if you have a look at this last lot, they were also planted on the 27th, but the difference between this and all of the others is this had some peat moss on the top of those instead of just coir. They're not coming up as well as what the others are, so note to self, don't put peat moss on top in future, or even mix it in with coir. That they're not coming up. And all the seeds were bought along the way. They were all stored the same, they were all put in the same, treated the same, but clearly these ones are not coming up as well. And unfortunately, quite a few of those ones are the blacks, of course. So, lesson learnt. Now, a couple of things to add with these. I've been starting just recently to add a little bit of fish emulsion to them to see if that'll give them a little kick along, even though I'm quite happy with the way that they're going. But I'll update you on how that's progressing. Not a strong formula of fish emulsion, but there is some in there. Now, side points as well. See how this one here, you can see the little casing is still on there. Make sure if you've got any like that you remove the casing, because that actually inhibits them from growing to their full potential. It's alright if it's down there, but if it's on the top, which I think I have a couple, maybe one over here or two. Trying to spot them now is going to be interesting. That's probably not going to do so well. If the little tops get stuck on, so that one there I took a top off today, see how that is not opened up as well as it should? It stops them from opening up well, so you actually need to help them off by removing the top. And I'm sure I had that one there also, was another one that I had to help the top off. Of course can't find it now, but just having a little general look at how they're all sitting up there now. I know, yes, they are very, very close together, but I had to plant en masse because I don't have much space. So when they get about, see, some of these are even got, 4 leaves on them already. I'll be waiting until they get about 6 leaves, or they have a really nice little fat caudex on there, and they will be easily to take out. I won't take out the ones that are too small, and they'll be transplanted into individual pots. So this is just giving you a little look. I'm still looking for the one that I left with the little husk on it to show you, and no, can't find it. Anyway, so that's just the update there. So most were planted on Christmas Day, so they're about 3 weeks old, and they're not doing too bad. And I'm starting to now use fish emulsion, very, very weak fish emulsion. They'll be getting sprayed with that once a day. Oh, there it is, look at that. So do you see how that sat on the top there, and it around all the other ones there, they've all come up nicely, but that one, you just gently, when it's moist, Just gently rock that off so that that can now form. Be careful, if you pull that too hard, you'll actually pull that out and you'll pull the roots out. So you've got to be really careful and just get rid of it. Otherwise it stunts the growth there. But yeah, quite happy with where they're going. All good. Happy gardening, everyone.